Hello, and welcome to your 5th reading comprehension lesson. Today we will read a story together and answer some questions about it. This way we can see if we understand what the story is saying. Let's continue practicing what we learned. So get your notebook and let's get started. First, let's review the steps to answering the story. 1. What is the question keyword? 2. Find that keyword in the article or story. And 3. Answer the question. So for today's lesson, I will let you see the questions first. Then we will spend 3 minutes reading the story. Here are your questions. Let's find the keywords. Number 1. What is this story about? When you see this type of question, there is no keyword. You must simply understand what you read and match to the answers. So no keywords here. What kind of girl was the sun child? We have some keywords here. Can you see them? Kind of girl and sun child. When we read the story, we need to look for the words sunchild and the part where it describes her, kind of girl. Number 3, why did the jackal run into the field? We have some keywords here. Can you see them? Jackal and field. When we read the story, we need to look for the words jackal and the part where it runs into a field. Number 4, what happened at the end of the story? When you see this type of question, there is no keyword. You must simply understand what you've read and match the answers. So, no keywords here. And number 5, what did the sun child request? We have some keywords here. Can you see them? Sun child and request. In the story, we need to look for the sun child asking for something. Take a look at the questions and answer choices. Take a minute to read these questions. Then we'll start the story. The Jackal and the Sun Child. I will give you 3 minutes to read the story. Then we will look at the questions. Take your time, pause the video if you need to. Reading comprehension questions. What is the story about? A. Why the sunchild has a beautiful smile. B. Why the wild dog hurt a sunchild. C. An error that the sunchild once made. D. How the jackal got his visible back mark. When you are asked what a story is about, you must try to find the answer that matches the whole story best. Let's look at these answers together. Well, it's not B, why a wild dog hurt a sunchild. Wrong. The wild dog didn't hurt the sunchild. Not at all. It's not C. The sunchild hadn't made a mistake in the story. And it's not A. The sunchild does have a beautiful smile, but the story isn't about the smile. So, the answer is D. How the jackal got its visible black mark. And this is correct. This is mainly what the story is about. How the sunchild caused the black mark. Reading comprehension question number 2. What kind of girl was the sunchild? A. She was rare and beautiful. B. She was likely very shy. C. She was an ill child. Or D. She was a normal child. Kind and type mean to describe the subject. Here, we need to find the answer that best describes the sunchild. What do we see? No, it's not B. She was likely very shy. Wrong. The sunchild was the first person to talk, so she was not shy. It's not D. She was a normal child. Wrong. The sunchild was a rare and beautiful child. Oh, that's a hint right there. And it's not C. She was an ill child. She was not sick. She was relaxing when the wild dog found her, the jackal. So A. She was a rare and beautiful child. This is correct. This is the best description of her, actually. Reading comprehension question number 3. Why did the jackal run into the field? A. To continue his journey. B. It wanted a new place to reside. C. To take a nap and relax. D. To get away from the sunchild. In the story, if you found the word field, then you will know the correct answer. This is why keywords are so important. So let's try and figure out the answer. Well, it's not A, to continue his journey. The jackal ran into the field because it was his plan. It's not C, to take a nap and relax. The jackal never wanted a nap in the story. It's not B. The jackal wasn't looking for a new home. A place to reside is a new home. So the answer is D, to get away from the sunchild. The sunchild was burning his back, and he wanted to get her off. I don't blame him. That doesn't sound like fun. Reading comprehension question number 4. What happened at the end of the story? A. The sunchild forgot the experience. B. The sunchild became aware of the jackal's black back. C. The sunchild rolled off the jackal's back. D. The sunchild had stayed upon the jackal's back since then. After reading the story, you will know how it ends. The answer here is the final event in the story. It's not A. The story never said that the sunchild forgot the experience, so it can't be that. And it's not B. It is strange, but the sunchild never seemed to worry about the pain it was causing or the damage to the jackal's back. It's kind of sad. It's not D. the jackal was able to get the sun-child off his back, so it didn't stay. So the answer must be C. The sun-child rolled off the jackal's back. Correct. Once the jackal made it to the field, he was able to get the sun-child to roll off his back so he could get away. Here is your last question. Answer it in the comment section of the video. What did the sun-child request? I hope you liked today's lesson. I will see you for our next lesson. But before I go, I want to remind you that you can help the channel and subscribe to my Patreon to make sure that we always have money to make the videos.